Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Hope you are doing great and you would be safe. Please stay at your homes, avoid social gatherings. As you know, the situation is getting worse in all over the world, and same is here in Pakistan. The number of cases are increasing. Anyhow, we need to tackle all these things. That is the part of life, and it requires also to fight with the coronavirus. Additionally, we also need to deal all the worldly affairs. One of them, your prime duty and mine prime duty, is teaching and learning. So we will carry forward our lecture. As in previous lecture I told you that we will be learning manual referencing. So here is the file, as you know all that. One thing more which I want to open, that was class test work, in which we wrote something in Microsoft Word. Is I have already told you that for referencing, obviously you would be working in your MS Office, and you also need Google Scholar, and you need EndNote software. This is EndNote software which we were using, but today's task is manual referencing. So manual referencing, for manual referencing you need not Google Scholar. We were downloading already prepared references which were available at Google Scholar. If you are unable to find any reference available at Google Scholar, you can manually create that reference. And apart from that, at Google Scholar, you will be able to find out books, journals, usually references. However, you will not be able, most probably you will not be able to get newspaper references or like that. So as I told you, these are the sources of literature: primary, secondary, tertiary. So usually journals, books, you will be able to find out these references at Google Scholar. However, for others, they are also part of like encyclopedias, newspapers, government publications. You will also find somehow reports or thesis, and you can create any reference you want through EndNote with the help of few clicks. So how reference is created? So you need to go to reference, click, you need to click, okay, you need to click, okay, but obviously there would be something for which you are creating reference, like corona virus in Pakistan. Let's say suppose we are searching this thing, coronavirus in Pakistan. So trustable reference, Express Tribune, like this. If we want to quote this one thing, that's the news. That's the news related with the coronavirus, and it says Punjab KP announces relief package for underprivileged amid COVID-19 lockdown. Due to lockdown, governments have announced relief packages, and you want to mention, let's suppose in your whatsoever documents, like this. If you want to say that you want to write something, let's suppose governments have announced relief packages, okay. Thank you for your wait. So we were discussing that we have created manual reference. Here it is, manual reference, And the importance which I was telling you, this is URL is available. If anyone wants to check it, may check it easily. So here it is, Tribune what 2020 live. This is the what topic, and from where has been taken. It is retrieved from this one link. Okay, so this is what how you can create any kind of reference. There were a few more things, like I told you that after manual reference we will try to learn mid reference. Referencing is at the start of sentence, so that there's some changes when there are rules. There are certain rules. If you are going to give reference at the end of the sentence like this, like here we have given, let's say suppose that is what we say, let's say suppose this sentence is like this. Discussed that viruses are the most difficult to deal and to take care of. It is not important that you will be giving always a reference at the end of the sentence, paragraph, or whatsoever you say. Rather, you can give in the start of the sentence as well, as I have right now shown to you. So you can give in the start. Usually what we say फलां फलां शख्स ने ऐसे कहा, right? So फलां फलां शख्स ने ऐसे कहा, that is what you are referencing a bit earlier, before what you are talking. Okay, and sometimes we say this and that, and we quote that Geo News has said this, Express News has said this, Dawn News has said this. So you are providing a reference at the end of your talk, at the end of your discussion, at the end of your sentence, paragraph, whatsoever you are saying. All right, so that was what a reference, if that is references in the start. You can give in mid of the sentence if that is the let's suppose conjunctive type of sentence. If there's a in between thing, means if you are saying that coronavirus in Pakistan is spreading, now you want to give reference and then you want to continue, however this will not affect most of, means two authors have said two things, so that will be same reference in between like this. There will be no change. The change will be only with this one, starting reference. Okay, what else we needed to discuss? We discussed EndNote installation, its usage, reference styles. We right now covered manual referencing, and mid reference is at the start. I think so this was a bit enough for referencing. There is a lot of things. This is not end of learning related to the referencing, but you are at beginning stage, so this is good enough for you guys. If you learn or practice till we have covered, that's enough for you guys. Even though for you this is for your information, that this is and there's a much more to learn related to the referencing. Anyhow, the referencing chapter is closed right now, and we will go, as I told you guys, that we will go to discuss many other things which are related with the what purpose writing. Please excuse me. Proposal writing. So in proposal writing, this was whole topic, and this is already covered somewhere else. I have the notes available. One thing more I want to tell you, these topics are covered as per our university syllabus. Okay, I'm at University of Haripur website. If you will go to the let's suppose downloads, I have clicked download. Here is advanced studies and research. This is the department in your university, and this is what manual, synopsis manual. This is a synopsis format. Synopsis is what your proposal or synopsis that is said to be is. Same thing, I have clicked here. I'm going to open it. So I'm going to open the format which University of Haripur has suggested. So front pages are like that, same, but the main purpose why I have opened this is I want to show you guys what is required at our university. Title is required when you are going to propose something. That may be proposal of your any bachelor project. Your teachers may suggest something else for bachelor students at least. But for master students, especially MPhil, PhD, this is standard format adopted by University of Haripur, and there's a story behind it. In the development of this proposal synopsis format, Professor Robert Pfaff from University of Queensland, Australia. He is the guru of pitching research template. So one of our lecturer, Mr. Imran Kadir from Management Sciences, he contacted him. They managed a webinar, and then our university fellows were very happy with that, and we went into a competition, pitching research competition, and with the help of that coordination and collaboration, university's advanced research and studies department, with the help of Imran Kadir, they have developed this synopsis format. It is very easy and bit short to understand the main crux of what you want to study, what sort of research you wanted to conduct. This is the format. The first thing is introduction, then is basic question, what you want to investigate or what you want to do. That may be in geological field, that may be in business administration field. The limit is not related with the department. Key questions, what are the main questions you want to investigate, what is the motivation, why you want to conduct that study, why you want to conduct that project. Then is the idea, what is the idea, how you will collect the data, what are the tools, how that data will be collected, how you will analyze the data whatsoever. And then is the what is the new thing which you are going to do. Okay, if everything is done, so what, who cares, what will be the outcomes, what will be the results, who will be benefited. And then is the contribution, who what is your contribution, what will be the contribution of your research, and other consideration may be anything else. So that is what your university format for research proposal or research synopsis. So what I want to show you guys, I have some material which I will give a link for you guys. Okay, you will be able to download it. This is Professor Robert Pfaff webinar in 2016, and it is in his own voice. You will love it. I'm not going to elaborate all these steps. I'll give link.
Welcome to this webinar on pitching research. My name is Robert Pfaff from the University of Queensland, and this webinar will take you through a range of slides related to my SSRN paper.
Welcome back, students, but I don't know where the video was stopped. This is very interesting. After namaz I started discussion, and I don't know, I was very enthusiastic and I concluded my lecture. I am going to repeat it a bit once again. So I hope so you have covered, or let me shake my video. If there is something missing, then definitely I'm going to record a second part 1 and part 2 will be there. I paused the video, but I don't know whether that was being recorded or not. So let me check, and if there will be need of anything else, then I'll add it, or I'll record another version that will be part 2.